Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Deidre. I go by Strained Honey on YouTube. This is going to be a video about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, and should we cancel them and why. So I filmed this video earlier, literally like a 45-minute video, and then I realized it was way too long. So I'm gonna try to trim it down and stay on task because I'm not really good at that. So this is one of my first videos that are kind of commentary. I had one before this. So anyways, let's get into it. Let's not waste you guys' time. So let's start off with Shane and Jeffree. We'll start off with the backstory on them. So as you know, these guys are like the dinosaurs of the internet. They've been here for like a million years, it seems like. They never go away. And they both have really sketchy pasts. We never really talked about it back then. Let's be clear. When these videos were coming out, a lot of us were kids. I was around 14 or 15 at the time, and I did see one of Shane's videos and of his whatever blackface, and I was super offended. First off, like, I didn't understand, but in the time of the internet, it wasn't a time where people came together to hold people accountable. That just wasn't what the internet was. There wasn't enough of us to be able to have power to hold anyone accountable. So we had videos coming out back then of Shane and Jeffree, but we just weren't at a time in the internet to even be able to process this or know exactly what to do with this type of information. So it kind of just sat there and stayed in the very back of YouTube. You know, nobody really talked about it. We will say that Jeffree's videos circulated a lot as Jeffree started coming out in the YouTube community as a beauty influencer, which he obviously is. He has his own makeup line. These videos started circulating, and it just seemed like nobody cared. And let's be also clear that the main people that didn't care about these kind of videos were lacking melanin. Let's just say that. They didn't care because it didn't affect them. So of course, you know, they didn't really care when this information was out back then. So we'll start off. We all know that Jeffree had a bad past. No one really knew about Shane's past. Even though the information was out there, it was on his channel, no one really talked about it. I mean, I was a Shane Dawson fan, and I'll be honest with you, I seen those few videos when I was 14 and 15, and I forgot all about him. And then he started coming out with the videos where he had Garrett, and he had Morgan and Ryland, and I really, really liked that content. I really liked his friends more than I liked him, honestly. There was a good dynamic going with them. You know, it was great. So then we come to when Shane and Jeffree come together. They come together, they make a docuseries. The first docuseries comes out, and it really redeemed Jeffree Star. Shane Dawson has a habit with these docuseries that he comes out with, taking up for a lot of problematic people. In the end, everybody loves them. It's insane. So he comes out with this first video with Shane Dawson, and everyone really was very receptive to this. Everyone forgave Jeffree. A vast majority of people forgave Jeffree Star. And unfortunately, I was one of those people. I felt really bad for him watching those videos. I really felt like he had went through it. And I mean, and he probably did go through it. That doesn't take away from what he possibly went through. So they come out with the first video. A lot of people are sympathetic to Jeffree. A lot of people are praising Shane Dawson for being like the Oprah of YouTube when it comes to problematic influencers. Looking back at it, it's crazy, like, that we put so much faith in Shane Dawson. It's insane. So he comes out with the first video. Now, let's get to the second video that he comes out with. The second video was supposed to be all about Dramageddon, which you guys know Dramageddon was with James Charles and Jeffree Star, and Tati Westbrook, all this drama comes out. Tati puts out a video, it gets millions of views. She's like, he's a bad person, he's entitled, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, and we're all like, boom, we hate James. We're so easily influenced. So we all hate James, whatever. This video comes out with Tati and everyone is on her side. They freaking hate James now. He's a predator, he's gross, he's blah, blah, blah. So we get to the second video docuseries that Shane Dawson is getting ready to release, and a trailer comes out. This trailer is filled with drama. Oh my God, all the stuff happening with James Charles. They got Tati. Tati supposedly does an interview with them. All this stuff in the trailer, and we're all just eating popcorn like, oh my God, I cannot wait until this comes out. So it comes out, the docuseries comes out, and there's no information on this. I think this is where everything started to kind of unravel for James, or not James, I'm sorry, for Shane, because the whole series was, this is my palette, guys. This is the colors. This is how much money I'm gonna make. This is how much money I'm gonna make on my merch and my makeup. I'm gonna have so much money, and I'm crying my eyes out because instead of me just having $2 million, I'm gonna have 30. He loses a lot of relatability in this series, and I think this was the beginning of his downfall. And I believe that Jeffree, like he did with many other influencers, he dragged him down to hell with him. Like, it's very apparent. So that video comes out, the docuseries comes out, and a lot of people bought the palette. Everybody loved Shane still. They bought the palette. They spent so much money. You got to think about us regular folks. The palette was like $54. If you buy a palette and then you maybe buy a hoodie or a shirt, you just spent $100. That's a lot of money for us regular folks. It's pennies to these influencers, and we are shelling our money out to these people. I think that is when I started realizing something's up. You know, this doesn't feel genuine to me anymore. And that's when it started coming out about Shane not posting any makeup videos. Shane never posted makeup videos. I remember seeing on his Instagram, sometimes he would post pictures like before and after of the things he learned. That was great. But when you say in these docuseries, I'm going to be in the beauty community, I am going to do my makeup, I am going to be just like you guys, what it really was is, I want a piece of that pie, and I'm gonna get some. That's how I see it. He was like, I want a piece of that money pie that y'all are doing over here in the beauty community, and I'm gonna get it. So here comes Jeffree Voldemort, like, I got you. I can help you. These two master manipulators got together and and took all of y'all's money, and y'all just gave it to him. I will say, I never have bought Jeffree Star. I haven't bought any YouTubers merch or anything like that. I'm just not one of those people that does that kind of thing. I might donate to a charity that you link, but I'm not buying a shirt with your face on it. You know, stuff like that. It's just kind of weird to me. I'm not a stan. I am someone that can appreciate your content. So they get all this stuff. All this stuff happens with the palette and the docuseries, and people believe that Shane is being disingenuous because he's not uploading makeup videos. So you know what Shane does? Okay, I'm gonna make another channel, another place where I can get a piece of that pie, and I'm gonna upload makeup videos so all you guys can suck it, because I'm gonna upload makeup videos. No makeup videos happened on that channel. I can sit here and tell you that I never seen any makeup videos. I don't even know what videos were on that channel, but I can tell you for sure that it wasn't makeup at all. So this was the start of all this happening. And then we come to a point where all the drama starts coming back up from Dramageddon. And you notice people are calling it Karmageddon with good reason, because these folks need to be held accountable for this. So Karmageddon begins. Videos of Shane Dawson doing these nasty things with blackface and with children are coming out. And people are very upset, with a good reason to be very upset. You can't sit here and watch these videos and say, I think he's a good person. You just can't. And I'm in the belief of there's some things that just aren't excusable. I believe that you can unlearn racism. I believe that. I am biracial. I believe you can unlearn racism. I've seen it from my family. But when it comes to children, when it comes to kids, what is my hair doing? When it comes to children, I don't believe you can come back from that. I don't believe that you can make jokes like that and say, it was just a joke. I was just kidding. You guys, come on, please love me again. No, I think Jada said it perfectly whenever she came out, because obviously you guys are following the drama. You know that a disgusting video came out, another one, of Shane doing some very weird, disgusting things with a photo of an, at the time, 11-year-old Willow Smith. Jada came out and said, Shane, we are done with your excuses. And I completely agree with her. The first apology video, or the first apology letter that he posted on Twitter was a joke. He was so pissed, and you could read how furious he was in there. Basically like, forget all you guys. I hate the makeup industry because you're all about drama. I'm sorry. The makeup industry is all about drama. Have you watched the videos that you've uploaded in the past year? Every single one of them is about drama. You pick the most problematic YouTubers and do docuseries on them. I'm sorry, is that not drama? Am I missing something here? Am I dumb? No, I'm not. And you're not gonna play us because they think that we're not smart. And I think that's where I get very frustrated, is these influencers, they think that the subscribers, the fans, the stans are idiots. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of y'all that are, they did nothing wrong, they're changed, you make them believe that. Because deep down, these folks know what they did was messed up, but they also know that some of you will forgive them no matter what. They can say whatever and be forgiven with some of you fans. And let's also keep in mind that the main people that are saying it's okay are people that aren't affected by this. I seen a video, because I've obviously been keeping up with this drama. I seen a video of a reaction to Shane's second apology, which I don't even want to talk about it because it's honestly, the video is very disingenuous. It's a 20-minute long justification, period. So a person comes out with a video on YouTube, and I remember watching and being like, this kid is so young. These are the kind of people that need to be coming out and speaking on whether they agree or not with Shane Dawson, people that were actually affected by this, people of color, children. Obviously, this child said he was disgusting. And if there are little kids on here saying that you need to be held accountable, but you're going to get on YouTube and cry about your childhood, you need therapy, dude. I believe both of these influencers are very problematic. They're very bad people. Shane really thought that he was going to be able to ride Jenna Marble's coattails on this apology train, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. We were like, Jenna Marbles came out with an apology video when no one asked her to. Jenna knew what she did was wrong, and she said, you know what? I'm nipping I'm nipping in the bud right now. I'm going to post a video and I'm taking a break because I'm sick of the drama. And that was very believable, very genuine. She's a very genuine person and I'll miss her dearly. But Shane's video in comparison, there's no comparison. You cannot sit here and compare these two. And for him to even say on video, I seen Jenna Marbles' video and I was inspired to come out and talk about me possibly being a racist and pedophile. What? You really think that you guys are in the same playing field when it comes to apology and accountability? You're not. I honestly feel like Shane should have went to jail a long time ago. And for Shane to post that stuff online shows how comfortable he was in these subjects, in these categories of children and racism. What do you think was happening when that camera was turned off? That's all I want to know. To all of you people who are giving James and Jeffree a pass, please think about the type of people that they are when this camera turns off. When all that stuff happened with James, everybody was just on James so hard. And the entire time, Jeffree Star is in drama channels' ears and phones sending voice memos and stirring the pot. And we are sitting here thinking Jeffree didn't have hardly anything to do with it. Jeffree's just petting his dogs all day. No. Jeffree has been sitting up in the middle, stirring the pot. He's not a good person. And neither is Shane. And they stayed so close together for a reason. They share the same views and values. And that's it. Shane Dawson's first Twitter apology was trash. Shane Dawson's second apology video was trash. Jeffree Star's silence of the whole thing, trash. The whole thing is trash. The whole thing is trash. These two people seriously do not deserve this platform. They do not deserve to have stands. They do not deserve to be sitting in mansions right now off of the backs of us giving them money. Not me, but y'all giving them money. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve it. So that is my opinion of all the drama that's been happening right now. I kind of jumped all over the place because this is my first video of something like this. If you want to know more, if you guys want to hear more from me and you want to hear my opinion on these kinds of things, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you would like for me to talk about because I feel like I talked a lot about Shane, but we can go real deep into Jeffree Star because I'm all about that. Okay, I followed Jeffree Star in MySpace. We know what kind of person he was. So, thank you guys so much for listening to my opinion. Please talk below if you have an opinion you'd like to voice, or if you think there's something that I didn't maybe talk about, or I kind of skipped over or glossed over, which wasn't my intention. It's just my first video. So I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know what we should talk about next. Thanks, guys.